Jim Miller's Garden. I'm Jim Miller, and this morning I'm gonna pick tomatoes, and I got a lot to pick, so I gotta I'm gonna switch around. I got this. I think it's a 4-gallon pail to fill, and I may even get more than that. So come and watch. First, I got a few tomatoes on this. These are volunteer tomatoes, and it's a mix of different tomatoes. And here's one that's starting to get ripe. These are grape tomatoes, and last year they came in and they started growing in my raised beds, and I think the birds brought them in. And that's it for that. And those look like early girls. I don't know where they came from. I didn't put the seed out. Oh, there's another ripe one. There's two of them. Late last summer, I was getting a lot of these grape tomatoes, and they added up. You pick about a couple hundred, they'll make a half a chili pot. And I'll look at these tomatoes. These look like I watched Lisa's Gardening with Lisa, and she grew tomatoes like this, and they're called mushroom baskets, and they kind of look like that. So there they are, and they came from somewhere. I didn't plant the seed. The birds, most likely, the birds brought them in. And these tomatoes are head high and on top of a raised bed that's a good foot and a half high, so it's way up in the air. I want to see this one. This is that and no, this one. Okay, that's another. I'm looking at this tomato on the end that kind of gets shaded out, and it hasn't put any on yet. All right, let's get to the picking. One watching, like and subscribe, thumbs up, all that stuff. And here's the neighbor's yard I mowed the last 3 days. They don't mow their yard. 2 watching. Okay, let's go to this. I think it's an early girl tomato. See what's on it. A nice one. There's a couple. Those are beauties. Oh, come on. Those- Oh, those are nice. Classic. No, no problems with them. I bet there's going to be I bet I'm going to have some tomato worms somewhere. 3 watching. Uh, get in the chat. Let's see. Ask a question or make a remark. Okay. Oop. There's a red one up here. Oh, that's a nice one. I usually like to pick them a little when they're just turning, but I've been busy with other things. Yesterday, I dug my carrots, and they were really nice looking. Here is that's a different plant, but I mean, it looks nice. Uh, there's a couple more. I guess pick them as I see them. Well, I was mowing lawn over here yesterday, and I saw a tomato partially eaten and had bird pecks on it. So I don't know. It was good 30 feet from this little garden bed. It was aroma, and maybe a squirrel grabbed it and moved it, and then the birds pecked on it. I don't know, but I'm gonna get these tomatoes out of here before they get going on them again. Let's see. There's some more here. Oh gosh. Come on off there. There's one on the opposite side. Got my bucket bottom filled. I think I'm getting into the aromas now. And it's hard to see. They're not very big, some of these. Roma, Roma. I got this a bunch of seed for free at the food bank. I'm just getting clothes and stuff, and they had a bunch of free seed. And I think that was 2018. Oh, there's tomatoes all over. Free seed, and okay, I'll just get a bunch. And I kept getting more packets and more packets, and the seed is still viable. I haven't put it in the freezer or anything. I just said, well, okay, if it doesn't work, it don't work. What is this? Yep, I see red down in there. If I can get to it, that's a big one, big early girl. Fifth three watching, there must be loyal. It's kind of early, but I'm getting on it before it gets hot. Okay, look, look real hard for more. Yeah, I'm gonna get that others from the others. I got a string tie up, and I can't really get to that one from this side. I bet there's tomatoes in here I don't see. I'm gonna, I'm gonna wait until I get everything picked on this side. So, no, nothing in the chat. I guess it's kind of too early for chat. Okay. Well, those are one of. Okay, I'll pull these apart. Okay, there's one that's turning. I think I got that one. Okay, here's another early girl loaded up. I'm gonna try to take a photo of them if we get the leaves out. I'm gonna switch out. Everybody's still here. Well, nobody's still here. Okay. Well, they're gonna miss out on this big tomato. God, those are beautiful. They're good enough to can, but I don't can. I just cut them up and freeze them and just throw them in the food processor and grind them up. Take the core out, take the core out. And I might have to freeze some this week because they all decided to get ripe all at once. I'll probably make chili again Monday, Tuesday. And one person came back. Okay. I think we're getting to the Romas, and there's a lot there. I'm going to have half a pail off of this 8 plants here. Let's see if there's some up here in between. Don't see any. Okay, I got one here. This is going to be, oh, there's one back that way. Jeez, that's ready to cook. All right, it's a good problem. Okay, these are on the ground. I don't like them on the ground because if they touch the ground, they may start to rot. I learned my lesson. I was in South Dakota, we just let them kind of lay on the ground, and occasionally there might be a rotten one, but Tennessee, you can't do that because if they lay on the ground, like the entire branch will get rotten. Just all the tomatoes on the branch that are touching the ground, they'll start to spoil. So got some tomato cages. Where'd that log go? I kicked one of my logs off of my raised bed. I'll probably kick it off again. Yeah, there's 3 watching. Three's company. We need some chats. Where's everybody from? I get people from around the world watch my garden escapades. See, look at there's tomatoes all back in here. Are those Romas? I think they're Romas, but they're not oblong. Is that one right? I'm grabbing a hold of the green one. That's a nice one. These are just beautiful. No splits, no bugs yet. We'll see. Oh, here's some nightshade berries. Ah, I dropped them. And I eat them as mm, and those came in, the birds brought them in too. I see get some pigeon grass out of here. Oh, that's hard to get to. That's why it's there. Phew. It's getting warm. I'm starting to wet a little. I'm getting a half a pail on my raised bed. I know it. Oh, I see some back that way now. These are early girls. The backside of the early girls. There's three early girl plants and 5 Romas. Okay. Well, there's another one. Oh, there's one way in there. Let's see if I don't step on that one. I can kind of stretch. That's a nice big one. I get loaded. Oh boy. It's gonna be here's another one on the backside. Everybody in the pool. This is scary. Scary good. I'm gonna have to freeze tomatoes. We're going to Atlanta next weekend, next Thursday, and I'm gonna be completely busy doing stuff. Got two there. I just good. Well, here's another one. It's half full. That's a it's more that is plenty for a pot of chili right there. Look on the backside. I got that. Okay, looks well, that's I saw some red string, thought it was a tomato. Got a thumbs up. Someone all right, next tomato. Now these tomatoes, the aromas look like they're stopped growing, and I don't really think it's lack of water. I think it's because 'cause they're, what they call a determinate variety. They grow to a certain height, and then they stop, growing and stop, blooming. See this early girl over here, it's still putting a lot of little green tomatoes. There's blooms up there, so these may be in a month, these may be gone. These may be died out. I'll leave you for the squirrels. Okay, I'll get this one. Oh, this one's loaded. This plant is not very tall, and it put all of its energy into these tomatoes. Doesn't help there's a tree right there that probably took some of the nutrients out, something. Okay, more and more and more. We got 3 watching. It's look at that. Mm, ask a question. Where you from? This is Sweetwater, Tennessee. Okay, let's carry this heavy pail over. That is a lot of tomatoes off of 8 plants. That's on like 6 plants. Okay, figure out how to get these up. There's one. No, the strings. Uh, it's awkward. I can't see. I hope you're red. Oh, there's stuff over here. It's not bad for a bunch of free seed. I started these plants in the house. I think I did a huge planting in the house. I think the day after Christmas, and it's just a window. It's just a window in the from one side of the house, so it doesn't get much light. But things manage to germinate there. This one's on the ground. Just fell off. I might have knocked it off. Oh, there's a bunch here. There's one down there too. Oh boy, I'm gonna be freezing tomatoes about Wednesday. Okay, there's one here. Man, uh, one thing about the raised beds, tomatoes do quite well. Those are just getting turned, so they're coming. Here's one up here. Okay, it's kind of look from this angle at everything. Gosh. Oh, that's insane. I'm gonna have to find a container. There's one right here. We've got two watching. People are still asleep and they're driving to work. Oh, I see another one. That's a tough. About a full pail. For watching. That's awesome. Just stay in chat. There's some of the rest of my garden. And that's my was fourth corn is starting to tassel. Fourth planting of corn. I'm gonna climb in through here and kind of look. I bet I'll find one. Just a matter of A lot of white flies. I like to find a solution for white flies. White flies are doing a number on my zucchini. Okay, I think I've got them all. Okay, that's quite a bunch. I was expecting to get about, well, half a pail at most. Now it's nearly full. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo of this. Okay, why am I getting a friggin' ad or something? Oh, it's that. I don't know how to minimize. Okay, I'm gonna do a twofer. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop this video and start a new one because I hear. I think it's an onion video that I had on YouTube that's playing in the background. So, um, thanks for watching. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Reset another video for the rest of the tomatoes. But it's a good video. It's I got about a pail full. So well, thanks for watching in Jim Miller's garden. All right. And I'm gonna switch to, cell data and maybe uh, get a better, resolution. Always forget. All right, thanks for watching Jim Miller's Garden.